This is a paid advertisement.
Welcome back to the Noon Show on WBAY TV2, and welcome to Ask the Expert. Today with Bryant Sinkler of Sinkler Heating and Cooling. And Brian, it is furnace season, but for some of us, when we flick that furnace on or we expect that furnace to be on, it's not on. So in an emergency situation, why is working with a Bryant Authorized Factory Dealer like yourself at Sinkler so important?
Well, the Factory Authorized Dealer, what that assures the customer is we're coming with a truck that's fully stocked. We've got a factory trained service technician. And he's got a lot of backup because you've got Bryant as your name. That's our manufacturer. That's who we rely on for our help. And we have quick access to get to their service technicians if we can't solve the problem.
You sometimes hear horror stories. I've certainly heard them. I know you've run into them. An individual has an emergency and it's going to be days or a week before somebody can come out to see them. But not at Sinkler. How quickly can you get out to see somebody?
Well, we've got a really good dispatch crew working with some really good technicians. We have our main goal is to fix problems in a timely fashion. And sure, there are some that are a few days out, a few weeks out, but we handle them, and the emergency situation get handled soon. They'll get handled that day.
You've been in business for 4 decades, and 40 years doesn't happen by accident. You do things the right way. So what is the Sinkler difference? Outside of, 40 years sets you apart from a lot of people just by looking at that number.
Right, we're a second generation company. We've been around for a long time. My father and my brothers, my brother's with me as well. He's laid the roots and a good foundation for customer excellence, customer service, and just honesty and goodwill.
One of the great ways that you service your customer is by giving them some peace of mind. And in an emergency situation, that's so critical. But one of the best ways to prevent an emergency is to service and maintain your equipment along the way. You've got a great program for your customers that can really set them at ease, don't you?
Yes, we have a program that it's become a member of the Sinkler program, preventive maintenance program family. And we'll give you priority treatment. Well, priority meaning we'll put you ahead of a customer that calls in that's not necessarily a customer, but we'll take care of you. That's your number one priority. And then you get, with that, you'll get 10% off of parts and filters.
Peace of mind, really the most important thing.
Yeah.
Well, you can get that peace of mind by getting a hold, that is, of the folks at Sinkler anytime, 24/7. That information is right there on your screen, and it's always available by going to WBAY.com and clicking on Ask the Expert. We'll get you back to the Noon Show right after this.